All right, so look, man, this is gonna be a quick one before I head to the gym. Now, Chris Brown, for the last decade and a half or so, this dude has been the villain of social media. Ever since that Rihanna incident, he's been public enemy number one. In my opinion, Chris Brown is one of the most talented individuals to ever step foot in the music industry. Is he perfect? No. But to deny the guy's talent, you're a hater. I'm just being honest, right? I'm a 90s kid. Usher was a little ahead of my time. Don't get me wrong. I definitely listened to Usher. But I mean, Chris Brown is more around my age, so he was pretty much my generation's Usher when I was growing up. Nonetheless, he can never catch a break. Either he's being attacked on social media, he's some rapper's punchline. That Rihanna situation definitely made a lot of people hate him, basically. But one of the things that Chris Brown haters, they do say a lot, is that he's a colorist. He don't like dark-skinned women. And there's a tweet going viral right now. I guess he did a meet and greet with one of his fans. Or none of them looking more into it. It appears that this is an AI photo. Nonetheless, this photo went viral on TikTok. Somebody on Twitter responded to it, saying, somebody said his worst nightmare, meaning that Chris Brown being next to a dark-skinned woman is his worst nightmare. Majority of the women in the comments, they're agreeing with her. Yeah, he's a colorist. He don't like black women. Yo mama black. You know, the typical stuff. Over 27,000 likes on this post. That's ridiculous. All because this dude don't want you? Does it hurt that much? This is the thing I don't understand, right? First and foremost, I don't think Chris Brown is colorist. 9 times out of 10, when a man is being called colorist, it's because his preference doesn't match what they wanted to match. For example, Chris Brown never in his life came out and said, I don't date dark-skinned women. I hate dark-skinned women. But for the simple fact that he's dated majority non-full black women, they're either mixed, light-skinned, but never a dark-skinned one, right? Now, publicly, we could say that. We don't know what's going on behind the scenes. But yes, in public, I will give you that. I've never seen, I guess Chris Brown date a dark-skinned girl. But so what? Cry about it. Grow up. This is the problem with people. They try to bully you into liking them. If the dude don't like you, leave him alone. Trying to shame this dude into making his preference dark-skinned women. That sounds desperate. And the crazy thing is, this man never came out and said he didn't like dark-skinned women. This is just information they've gathered from social media. They've never seen him date a dark-skinned woman, so he must be colored. Dark-skinned women never around him, he must be colored. No, how about dark-skinned women might just not be his preference? Is that okay? Is that okay with y'all? Does it mean he's a colorist because his preference isn't dark-skinned women? Y'all sound crazy as hell. So if his preference was dark-skinned women, can light-skinned women now come out and say he's colorist? Let's say Chris Brown was just walking around with dark-skinned women. Can light-skinned women use that same complaint? No, the dude just like what he liked. Now it'd be completely different if this dude was coming out, I hate dark-skinned women and stuff like that. That's not the case. Y'all are just mad, upset, salty, because he's not moving the way y'all want him to move. That's the bottom line. Because y'all want him to like dark-skinned women, and that seems not to be his preference. Now he's a colorist. Y'all don't see the pattern here? You don't like dark-skinned women, you a colorist. You don't like fat women, you fat phobic. You got a problem with women wearing makeup and nails, you broke. Like they just keep shaming you, trying to force you to be attracted to what they want you to be attracted to. Mental illness, bro. Do we go around that's height phobic? You don't date men under 6 foot. Is that considered height phobic? Y'all don't date men whose hairline receding. And don't get me started on how colorist women are. How many times I watched that Pop the Balloon show? Oh yeah, nothing ain't wrong with you. I just don't like light-skinned men. Bro, so it's okay for dark-skinned people to be colorists to light-skinned people. But it's a crime when the roles are reversed. The guy just doesn't have a preference for dark-skinned women. Let it go. Go find you somebody that does. Now again, if Chris Brown comes out and just flat out says he hates dark-skinned women or something like that, hey man, I'm right there with y'all. He's tweaking. But this guy never once said anything bad about dark-skinned women, not to my knowledge at least. He just chooses to date lighter women. And that doesn't mean he's not attracted to dark-skinned women. I'm 100% positive right now. Never talked to Chris Brown a day of my life. If Kelly Rowland tried to throw her in the cheeks right now, you know what he's gonna do? He's gonna clap the cheeks. What's that girl name? That dark-skinned girl, she bad too. Tim's. I bet Chris Brown gone. It's not about no skin tone. Sometimes you're just ugly. I hate to break the bad news. It's not being colorist, not being fat phobic. Sometimes people are just not attracted to you. You can't bully people into liking you. Here's a video right here, Chris Brown. I think he's at a DeVito concert. He with a dark-skinned girl right here, and she bad as hell. Y'all just be mad, bro. Y'all gotta learn to separate the difference. Learn how to interpret definitions better. He's not colorist because he doesn't choose to date dark-skinned women. Now, if he just flat out hated dark-skinned women, that's different. Your sexual preference has nothing to do with colorism. It's a preference. That's just his preference for a romantic relationship. Now, if he just goes around treating dark-skinned women bad, totally different story. That's not the case here, though. The guy just obviously likes what he likes. Same with me. Same with most men. Same with people in general, right? Even women. Y'all like what you like. How you think the guys that short as hell, like 5'5", how you think they feel when y'all don't choose them because of their height? And I'm not saying anything is wrong with women wanting taller men. I'm 6 foot myself. I'm not tall or short. But what I'm saying is people have preferences. Stop complaining about it. You can't be everybody's type. Hey, I like women that have like big, full lips. Some dudes don't like women with big lips. Say they walk around looking like ducks. Me? That's my thing. Chris Brown, hey, his preference might be lighter women. But guess what? Wale and tons of other music artists, they prefer darker women. It's life, bro. And we gotta stop complaining and start to focus on the people that actually want you. That's just my opinion on it, but I just thought it was crazy all of these people in the comments agreeing with this post, calling him a colorist. Why do black women flock to this colorist? He gonna beat her up now. What's black women's infatuation with Chris Brown? He's a menace. He don't want nobody that don't look like Snow White's fourth cousin. Okay, and so what if he wanted somebody that looks like Snow White's fourth cousin? Why are you mad about that? Oh, your mama black. The hell does it have to do with his sexual preference? Do you think he's trying to clap his mother's cheeks? I hate when people do that. Yo mama black. What about your mama? Here's one person with some sense right here. And this female. Shout out to her. Y'all doing all this about a pic. The way people obsess over Chris Brown really needs to be studied. Because how the F does he bother y'all so bad? And I'll just leave it there because I honestly just don't get it. But anyway, man, how y'all feel about this? Let me know in the comment section, bro. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, man. Hey, man, follow me on Instagram, TZFBaby252. I'm gone.
Prolific.
Ay, bitch, I'm in these streets. Fuck this industry. Bitch, I'm in these streets. Fuck this industry. Ay, bitch, I'm in these streets. Fuck this industry. Bitch, I'm in these streets. Fuck this industry. Bitch, I'm in these streets. Fuck this industry.